Hi everybody, I will listen to today's areas of polygons. First, this is the rectangle. We know this from the rectangle. Every two opposite sides, this side and this side, they must be equal in length. If this one 10 inch, this one also 10 inch. And the other two sides, they are opposite. If this one 6 inch, this one also must be 6 inch. Don't forget, every two opposite sides are equal in length. And the area equal length multiplied by width L multiplied by W. We use this formula to find the area of any rectangle. One thing more, if I have a line segment like this one. Here I name this first point here is A, the second point here is B. If I know the distance from A to B, it's 20 inch. And the distance from A to C, it was only 15 inch. What is the distance here? Yes, directly the distance here must be 5 inch. Why 5 inch? Because 15 plus 5 give me 20 inch. Or another way, 20 minus 15, the answer is 5. The total area minus the bar give me the other part. Now, if we want to solve this question here, before I solve, I have to divide this figure in two parts. Why? Because there is no rule to give me the answer or the area of this figure directly. I will divide this figure in parts. Which parts? I love here to make rectangles or rectangles and triangles. But here I can draw, if I draw this line here, now I have a rectangle here and another rectangle here. I have two rectangles. Look with me. I said the two opposite sides here are equal. This means this is also 15. Okay. And this one also 10. There is no need. Now I will name this one figure 1. This is figure 2. Or second figure. Now I can find the area of each part. The area of the first figure is length multiply width. Why? Because it's a rectangle. Equal length here is 15 multiplied by width is 10. The answer is 150 inch square. What about figure number 2? This is the rectangle. We said this is 5, this must be 5 also, but there is no need. Now I need length and width. The length here is 22 multiplied by 5 equals 22 multiplied by 5. The answer here 5 multiplied 2, it's 10, 10 and carry up 1. 5 multiplied 2, 10 plus 1, 11. This is the area of the second figure. Now the total area equals the sum of the two parts, 150 plus 110. The answer is 260 inch square. This is the way how to break down a figure. Every time I try to cut this figure to make two triangles or triangles and rectangles. Here I divide the figure to make what? Rectangles. Another question about this. Here I have also another figure. Be with me. Some guy said yes, I will break down the figure here. Yes, your answer is right. Another one said no, I will break down the figure here. If you have two options, maybe break down the figure from here or from here. The two are right. Now look at the first rectangle here. We said every two opposite sides are equal. This means this is 8 inch. What about this part? I know the answer from here to here is 20, but from here to here is 8. 8 needs what to become 20? Yes, 12. The distance here is 12 inch. Now I have two parts. One of them is 8 inch. The first rectangle. I can draw like this to show you the first rectangle. This is the first rectangle, and the second rectangle is here. Now I have two rectangles. First, I will solve the first rectangle. The first rectangle, or the first area, equal length multiply with y because it's a rectangle. Now the length here is 8, but the length here is 10, but the width is 8. Now I can write the answer. 10 multiplied by 8, the answer is 80 inch square. The second part, the second area, here to find the second area equals length also multiply by width 12 multiply by 6. The answer is 72 inches square. Now the total area equals the sum of these two areas. 80 plus 72 equal 152 inches square. This is the total area. If we move to another figure, how to find the area of this figure? Yes, I can break down this figure in parts. How it can be? I can break down the figure from here. Yes, and from here. But be careful, all of this distance is 15. But this one first is 5 because this is a rectangle, 5, and here is 5. What is the remainder from the 15? Yes, all of this is 15. If I take out 5, the remainder is 10. And this 10, this means 10 also. Now I have the length and width of this side. I have here, he gave me this distance also. This is 10, 10. All of this is 26. Okay, 26. Then I have this rectangle, 5, 5, 4, 4. Then I have this rectangle. Here is 3, and here is also 5, just like this one. These two are equal, this one with this one. Now I have first part, second part, and third part. I have 3 parts. First I'll find A1, the area of the first figure. The length here is 26. Multiply by 10. The answer is 260 inch or feet. The units here, feet square. The second figure equal, I'll take this one, 5 multiply 3. The answer is 15 feet square. Area 3, 5 multiplied by 4. The answer is 20 feet square. Now I have 260, 15, and 20. The total area, I will add them all. 260 plus 15 plus 20. The total area here is 295 feet squared. Yes, all of them, the unit squared. Here we break down this figure in 3 parts. Then I find the distance every time using complete distance, or this is 15 and this is part is 5, this part must be 10, and so on until I find the total area. Now with the second part here, we can solve the problem with a lot of ways, but I will pick one way only. Here, look here, this is a figure. I need to break down this figure or cut this figure to find the answer or to find the area. I'll break down the figure here. Why? Now I have one rectangle here and a small rectangle here. First I will find each one. I will name this is figure number 1, this is figure number 2. Look here. This is the width. I know the width. The width is 10 centimeter. What about the length? The length from here to here is equal to from here to here. It's 60. What about this one? This part equal to this part, and this part is 2. This means this part also 2. Here the same way. This is 2. This means this is also 2. Now the distance from here, from the beginning to the end, it's 2 plus 16 plus 2. The answer is 20 centimeter. Now I can find the area. Area number 1. Area number 1 equals length multiply width. The length here is 20. Multiply by the width is 10. The answer is 200 centimeter square. Now area, second area here, the width is 16. Multiply by the other, it's 2. The answer is 32 centimeter square. Now you can add all of this to find the total area, the area of all of this figure. It's 200 plus 32. The answer is 232 centimeter square. Every time after you finish to find the area of the parts, you can add them to find the total area. Now with this figure, here if you look, there is a lot of things here. You have rectangles, you have triangles. First, look at the first part here. This, or I can change the shaded part here. I need another color. Here, what is this figure? This figure is square. This is 8 sides, and 8 side length, 8 centimeter for this side, and here is 8 centimeter, and here 8 centimeter, and 8 centimeter. This is figure number 1. Look here, this is a triangle, first triangle, with 8 as a base and 3 as a height. Here also 8 as a base and 3 centimeters for the height. Here also 8 as a base and 3 centimeters as a height. The same. The 4 triangles here are congruent, they are the same. This means if you find the area of one of them, all of the 4 must equal the same area. First, I will find the area of the first part. Area 1 equals, if I say this is square, I can use the rule of rectangle or the rule of square. The area of a square is S side times side. This means it's 8 times 8. The area here is 64 centimeter square. Now what about the triangle? If I said area number 2, it's a triangle. The triangle, we said the area of a triangle is half base times height. Here half, the base here is 8, multiply by 8, then multiply by 3. What is the half of 8? Is 4. Multiply by 3, the answer is 12 centimeter square. And all of these triangles are equal. The area of this one is 12 centimeter square, and this one is 12 centimeter square, and this one also 12 centimeter square, and this one also 12 centimeter square. Now I can find the total area. You can set area, total area equals 64 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus what? 12, because I have 4 triangles. 12 plus 12 plus 12, the answer of them is what? 48. 12 multiplied by 4 plus 64. Now I can find the answer. The answer is 112. This is the total area of this figure. It's 112 centimeter square. Now with another question. Here, how I can find the figure or the area of this figure? Look at this figure. This figure is a rectangle and a triangle. If we said from here until here, only this part is what? It's a rectangle. And this is what? It's a triangle. First, I will find this area. Area 1 equals. How I can find the length and width here? Count the units 1, 2, 3, 4. This means it's 4. Every time, be careful with this. We count after we move. Some guys said, no, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wrong answer. First, start from the corner, then move one step, then set 1. You have to move first, then set 1. Now this is 4 units. What about the length? 1 here, so we start again. I stop at here, then I moved, I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This means the area here is 5 multiplied by 4. The answer is 20 units squared. Now what? Now the triangle, the area of the triangle. Here, what is the base? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This means this is 8. And the height every time we said the height, make a right angle with the base and touch the opposite vertex. What is the height here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The answer is 32. Now the unit. He gave me the units from here to here. It's 1 foot. You can say feet square, and here instead of unit square also put feet square or square feet. The same. Now to find the total area, you will add them 20 plus 32. Now you can find the answer is 52 feet square. Now we finish from this. Don't forget we count to find the length and width. Yes, we finished this one. We can move here to find the area. He gave me also every distance from here to here. It's what? It's 1 unit, or this square gives me 1 unit square or 1 meter square. Every square gives me 1 meter square. Now here the same way I will divide or break this figure here. Now I have a rectangle and I have a triangle. The first here I will find 1, the distance 1, 2, 3, 4. This means this is 4 meter. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, also 4. Here the distance here 1, 2, 3, 4. And the height here is what? Is only 2. All of this distance is meter. Now I will find the area. The area of the first figure is length times width, 4 multiplied 4. Or you can say S times S, 16 meters square. The second area, if it was this first, this is the second. Yes, 4 half. First we write the formula, half base times height. Then it's half multiplied by 4. Multiplied by the height here is 2. Now, what is the half of the 4? It's 2. Multiplied by the other 2. The answer is 4. The total area, 4 meters square. The total area here is, add these two areas, 16 plus 4. The answer is 20 meter square. This is the area, 16 multiplied plus 16 plus 4. The answer is 20 meter square. Now we finish inshallah, and we see you soon inshallah Aziz.